Attack of the Vine has brought us this new archetype with all these created by the Vine Floodborn characters that give ability to the other Floodborns and make each other better. So here we go. Let's talk about Floodborn Typal. Typal is something we come from Magic, where all the characters share a particular classification. In this case, it's going to be Floodborn. There were a lot of new characters in Attack of the Vine that give bonus to other Floodborn characters, and the idea of the deck is to put them all together to maximize this synergy in what we call like a hyper synergy deck. So let's go over them. First, we got Pit as a 1 cost. It gives all the other Floodborns Challenger. At cost 2, we got Hey, which gives all the other Floodborn characters the ability to move damage when they quest. At cost 3, we got Aladdin, which allows you to draw and discard whenever a Floodborn character quests. At cost 4, we got Mrs. Incredible, which allows you to pay less for Sif whenever you quest with a Floodborn character. We also have Mulan, who gives all Floodborn the ability they can banish an item. Really good, especially if you're paired against a deck like Kevin, which I covered like here in this link. And then you got a few other cards like the 2 locations. The Vine Entrance is okay, but the Ring of Stones is amazing because it gives all your Floodborn characters extra questing power just by being there. They don't have to be in the location, it's just pay the location of your Floodborn characters get extra. So, in addition to all these improvements to the Floodborn characters, what else can we do? We have a really good card, which is Scar. Scar is giving you the ability to draw, which this deck desperately needs, and also gain extra lore during your turn. Combined with everything else, this card is really good. It's one of the ways we actually control the board. The other card that usually games gravitate towards is the Vine itself. The Vine is really big, but it has Floodborn Shift. You can shift it on anything that you have in your deck. And remember Mrs. Incredible? You can cheat out the Vine much faster if you also have Mrs. Incredible already in play, because the Shift 7 on Floodborn can be maybe 5, so you can play the Vine into 5. Then all your Floodborn characters gain bodyguard, and whenever they get banished, your opponent characters get damaged. So it's a really strong card, and you can cheat it into play with Mrs. Incredible, which is one of the ways this deck takes over. In addition to all this created by the Vine characters, we also have the standard Floodborns that are particularly good. Which ones are they? We are going to play Belle, which is a really good, strong Floodborn. We're going to play Tinkerbell, which is also pretty strong, and Luisa. As you see, we are all about moving damage. Because we have all these characters and we don't have the shift targets, we're going to play Morph as well, who is not a Floodborn on itself, it's an enabler for the entire deck. However, we will play 1 cost Luisa as a way to complement the deck itself. Here's the list for everything else in this deck. You see there's another couple of cards that are like one-off. This is a little bit of trying things out and figuring out which options are better. We are trying Attack of the Vine because it's the namesake card of the set. I don't think it's that good, but it's interesting to try. Look what you've done. It has a good synergy with Aladdin. We are of course playing Strength of Raging Fire and Cheshire Cat because they are really good cards, and that is basically the deck. So how do you play this? Your goal is to go wide, because the more characters you have, the more they empower each other. And on the late game, your deck can go into 3 different directions. Either you shift the 1 Vine, you play a Ring of Stones and then you quest for a lot, or you play a Scar and then you start questing with your small Floodborn characters and let your opponent decide what to do with them. So that's it. That's Floodborn Typal. It's a really fun deck, and somehow it became very popular, so I thought I would make a video out of it. Have you ever tried any other Typal decks? Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And I'm always talking about crazy decks, off-meta stuff, so if you want to know more about this, click on the subscribe button, join the Misfits crew, and you'll be in the loop for more videos like this. Until next time.